Alright, hey guys, so I wanted to come on here to share with you my I just got a text, my lock journey. And I wasn't gonna document this, but the reason that I'm documenting it is because there are not a lot of YouTube videos out there of women locking their hair with my type of hair. I have like 3B, 3A, 3B hair. And it's very fine, low density hair, and it's thin, which is fine. So that's the only reason I'm on here documenting, because I wanted to just kind of share my journey for anyone who wants to start their lock journey, because there's not really much out there to, I guess, help guide us on what we're doing, and just kind of share with you some of the struggles that I've been having, because of the type of hair that I have. I started my lock journey on July 29th of 2018, so 3 weeks ago. And I actually tried to freeform the week before that from my curly hair loose, just straight loose freeforming. And that was a disaster because my hair was really matting at the roots, and it was matting so much that it was hurting. So I couldn't. I was like, oh hell no. So I had to wash it out and just do the 2-strand twist, which is what I did. So I had my aunt help me with the back portion because I couldn't see what I was doing. And then I finished kind of the middle to the top on my own at home with 2 mirrors or whatever. But yeah, so I started with 2-strand twists, and the struggle is real because they kept unraveling. And from all the YouTube videos that I've been watching, because I've been doing a lot of research, it says that you're supposed to wash your hair a lot. And when my hair was curly, I was washing it once a week. So my wash day, deep conditioning day, all that stuff happened on Sundays. And then when I did the 2-strand twist, when I started my lock journey, I should say, I was told that you should be washing your hair like every 2 to 3 days in the beginning to kind of help your locks, I guess, lock faster. And so I was doing that, but then I became frustrated because they kept unraveling. And then I was on YouTube, and I don't remember what video I saw because I saw so many. This girl tied her hair she did like pigtails to wash it, and I tried that, and that still didn't work. It kept unraveling, so I was really frustrated. I was like, oh, what the fuck. So then I forgot what. Oh, there's this girl that I started following on Instagram. I forgot her. I think it's Ardenite. I think I may be butchering that, but I'll try to leave links below because I'm doing this in my car and I'm not trying to edit. I don't have time for all of that. And she mentioned that her hair type looks similar to mine, but she doesn't have any YouTube videos. I tried looking, I couldn't find any. And she mentioned that she had some braids and she has some twists, and that it was a mess as well, because I guess she might have been having the same problem I was having. So what I decided to do was 2-strand twists, and then the ones that kept unraveling, I would just braid it at the end. And then the tips, I would just kind of curl them. And that really helped. But then what was happening, and I'll show you one back here, because I've also noticed that my hair is really locking fast now. Like, it's budding already, and it's only been 3 weeks, you see? So you'll notice at the root, my hair is still, like, it unravels. So what I started doing is I just got tired of continuing to 2-strand twist them, so I'm just coiling them. Like doing canelones is how we say it in Spanish. And when I get really frustrated, I'll just use one of these pins. Actually, I have one in my car. I use these pins because I just did my first retwist I think it was Sunday or Saturday, because it was starting to mat, and I do separate them, and it was starting to hurt. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab this twist curl gel that I have at home, and I don't remember the brand, but I'll try to link it below. of that I had from this curly event that I had gone to from a good friend of mine, Ada, All Things Ada. She put it in the gift pack, so I was like, oh, thank God, let me just use this because it says no parabens, no none of that. So I was like, I should be okay. Because I didn't have time to go to the store and get like aloe vera, which is what I hear everybody using. Well, anyway, so I just retwisted them and with that gel and just put a tiny bit and then just clipped it at the roots and kind of just air dried it. Because like I said, it was starting to mat and it was getting really painful. And then at the bottom here, it was like, it's hard for the hair to stay. And I'll try to do a turnaround in my car. It was really hard for the hair to try to stay in a I guess in formation like you see here. And I noticed that the back is locking way faster. Like I said, I already have buds. You see? Which I'm excited about. I was like, holy shit, I got buds. And I don't know if this just like from the, because this one was a twist and then a braid. And then back here, it's really starting to shrink. I don't know if you can see it. It's really starting to shrink back here like this. And then when I first did the 2-strand twist, like my hair was already like up to here, so it's already shrinking, which I expected because everybody talks about that. And I'll just loosen this up so you could kind of see. But my hair is really fine. And that's another thing that I struggled with, was the product that I could use in my hair, because everybody keeps raving about the Dr. Bronner's shampoo with the peppermint, the one with the blue label. And so I went and got that. But it honestly, like, I love how it makes my scalp feel. Like, it just feels very clean and it just feels good. But it was leaving, like, my hair after felt very sticky. And I can't explain the feeling that it was just, I didn't like it. So I had to start using a shampoo on top of that. Like maybe a Head and Shoulders, because I was getting dandruff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with whatever I feel that it's going to work for me, because I know my hair, because it's so fine, I can't take a lot of product in my hair. Because it gets way down and then my scalp, like, I just get itchy scalp. So I started using the Head and Shoulders for the dandruff, which worked. I was like, thank God. So I would do the Dr. Bronner's and then the Head and Shoulders on top of that, and that kind of removed that sticky feeling in my hair. And then I would also use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil from Shea Moisture, their shampoo, whenever I didn't use the Head and Shoulders. So I would switch between Head and Shoulders and the Jamaican Black Castor Oil shampoo on top of the Dr. Bronner's, because I already bought it and I'm not going to return it. But once I'm done with that shampoo, I'm not going to buy it again. Because it just, I don't like how it makes my hair feel, and I don't want to have to wash my hair twice. So yeah, back to the products. I hear a lot to use like rose water with some type of oil to spray your hair to moisturize it. That wasn't working for me because it was leaving my hair, I don't know, I can't even describe it. Like, it just felt dirty and weighed down and like just sticky. Because even when my hair was curly, I didn't use oils, not even your lightest oil, because I tried almond oil, jojoba oil, because coconut oil for my hair is like death. It's no good for my hair. I use it on my skin, but I can't use it on my hair. It's too heavy. So I tried to do that, and that wasn't working. That was actually giving me a lot of dandruff. So I stopped doing that. And then I tried to do the water with sea salt, and that was doing the same thing. So I just got to the point that I was like, you know what? I'm just spraying it with regular water when I need to. Sometimes it gets frizzy. Like today, I kind of just, with water, I twisted it, and on the ride into the city here, I just clipped it. So I was in the car like this until I found parking, and I took these off. So yeah, that's just some of the products that I use. I sleep on a satin pillowcase, no bonnet, no nothing loose. I don't do anything to it. And I'm trying to think of what else I do. I try not to like do styles with it. There are times that I do use these cute socks that I hear a lot of people with locks use. I got this off Amazon. I do use these, but I try not to because I hear it's not good for your, like, it's not good because they don't allow your locks to mature as fast. So ow, so I stopped using it. But I really love this because there are days that I don't feel like doing shit with my hair, and I just kind of put it up in a bandana. Sometimes I'll stretch it out if I could find a thing, and I'll just do one of these in the back, like whatever. Like if there are times that I just don't feel like messing with it, or I'm just feeling super lazy, and sometimes I'll just pick up the back, kind of make it look like two pigtails. I just do whatever feels right, to be honest. And sometimes I throw it to the side. Like I like this look, but it's kind of hard to maneuver this. But you see my hair is super thin. Sometimes I'll do this when it's really hot outside. Like we had like super like crazy ass hot weather in New York about a week or two ago. So I was doing a lot of that. Or just pinning it how I had it before because it was just so hot out here. And I couldn't leave it loose. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. So in the morning when I wake up, I just spray it with water if I need to. And yeah, I stay away from the oils. I stay away from all of that. And right now I'm just washing my hair. This week I started washing it once, I guess, every week. When it was really hot last week, I had to wash it like every 2 to 3 days because I was sweating so much. But yeah, I've kind of gone back to my once a week routine for now. And everything is working fine. And the reason why I decided to lock my hair was for me was a spiritual decision. Like I've been really on a spiritual path for like the last few years, and I've had this urge to lock my hair, I would say, for about a year or two. But honestly, I just, like, I've always loved locks since I could remember. I just love how beautiful they look. And I've been getting that nudge, lock your hair, and I was just like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna look on me. I don't know how to keep locks. I don't know anything about locks. And then I just kind of started going on YouTube and got kind of lost in the black hole of YouTube videos and locks. And then decided to make the decision on July 29th. Well, actually a week before the 29th, which is when I tried to freeform, and that was a disaster. So yeah, and I've just been checking people out on Instagram, just doing a lot of Google and YouTube, but YouTube hasn't really been helpful because of my hair type. I don't see too many people with my hair type. There's one chick, oh gosh, I forgot her name, something goddess. I'll link it below. She has similar hair type to me. So her videos have been really helpful. And I think that's it, because everyone else that I find online, they don't have the same hair type as me. So, but yeah, I'm 3 weeks in, and like I said, I'm getting budding, which I'm so excited about. The front is taking a while longer to lock. Like it's still kind of twisty or whatever. I love the low maintenance because I was honestly getting sick of all that deep conditioning, and it was just a lot. And to be honest, like, I feel so beautiful with my hair like this, even though like some people give me the looks. But actually yesterday a guy complimented me on them. He's like, your hair looks so nice. And I was like, and I went out the house with no makeup or nothing. I had an appointment, and I was like, oh, thank you. So you see it's frizzing up a lot, which is good from what I've seen on YouTube. Yeah, budding, and I'm getting some budding back here. So it seems, I mean, things seem to be moving along, and I'm only on week 3, so I'm like really excited because I hear this is supposed to be happening like, I think on your 2nd month or something. These are taking longer. You see, this is a braid because it was just taking forever to lock. I mean, it was unraveling, so I was just like, I was just pretty much doing whatever to try to keep them together. And I have some hairs here, or this pile here, that just kind of kept unraveling, and I just got tired. And I was like, you know what? You're just gonna stay like this, because I'm done. I'm just like really done. And then this one too just keeps unraveling. So I'm gonna try to turn around and show you guys real quick for anybody that's curious as to what you see the top. So it's not perfect, and I'm cool with that, because that's another reason why I decided to lock, because I'm a recovering A-type personality, and I've gone through my bouts of depression and anxiety and perfectionism and all of that. And this is like one of the journeys I'm going on, in addition to like a lot of soul searching and just really doing a lot of inner work with a lot of trauma that I've dealt with in the past. And so this is really helping me to kind of just be more of my natural self, instead of, because I was, a lot of people, like, even when I was working a 9 to 5, right now I actually recently quit to do my own thing as an interior decorator. But at my 9 to 5, or even like anywhere, they're like, oh, that's the girl with the pretty curly hair, the girl with the pretty curly hair. And I'm just like, oh my god. And it's funny because I been curly for the basically all my life. My hair when I was younger was like a 2A 2B. It was very loose, wavy. And then in junior high school, like, what was that, 30 years ago, I basically got an over-the-counter curl shampoo. They don't even make it anymore. I think it was called like Whisper Wave or something. And I did that, and my hair just like got really curly. And I was like, yes, because my 2 sisters have really curly hair. I was the only one who came out with like very wavy hair like my mom. Well, my mom is dead straight hair. And so I was so excited. So basically my hair has been curly ever since. And I would do the Dominican blowout once in a while, but because my hair is so thin, it gets damaged so easily, and blowouts don't last on my hair for more than maybe 3 days, 2-3 days, because then my scalp gets oily, and it just starts to get oily really quickly, and then it looks like my hair looks nasty. So I end up washing it out. So I just got sick of doing that, and I've just been keeping it curly. But for like the last 1.5 to 2 years is when I've started really taking care of my curls, like doing the deep conditioning, watching a lot of YouTube videos of curly girls and how they do their hair, trying to figure out products that worked for my hair that didn't weigh it down, and that wouldn't give me a lot of buildup. Because when my hair was curly, I liked the big poofy kind of curls. I wasn't really into the defined look because my hair's so thin, it just didn't look good on me. So that's kind of the look that I went for. And then on the 29th of July, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna follow that voice in my heart to lock my hair, and that's what I'm gonna do. My husband isn't too happy because he loves my curly hair, but you know what, this is a decision that I know I need to make. And I have some family who was like, what are you doing? But then they also understand that I'm on this spiritual journey, so they get it. But they're just like, your hair was so, like, your curls are so pretty. And if you want to kind of see what my hair was like before this, you can check out my Instagram, and it's the same handle as my YouTube account, Redo Your Room Online, to get an idea of what my curls were like, or how my hair was like before I locked it. So enough talking, let me just go around, because I know when I was watching YouTube, I was like, all right, turn around, girl. I hope the phone doesn't fall. But let me just kind of give you, so this is the bottom, and it's locking pretty fast. It's already like the shrink is it's already shrinking. God, this, can I find the one? This is the braid I had to do back here, because this row here kept unraveling like I don't know what. I think this is a braid too. It's puffing up, so I can't really tell what it was before. And like I said, it's been only 3 weeks, and it's going really fast, which I'm happy. And you see, it's like kind of sticking together already. But And I don't, like I said, I don't retwist a lot. I did my first retwist, I should say. And then for the most part, I just kind of let it be. I do separate them because, like I said, my hair gets tangled so easily. It's not even funny. Which is why the freeform just didn't work, because it was really hurting. I don't, props to you guys that could freeform. I couldn't do it. It was painful. So yeah, the frizz is there, which I don't mind. And yeah, I'm loving it. And like I said, I feel the most beautiful I've ever felt in my life. Like, you don't understand. It's just like, now I get it, because I used to watch YouTube videos and people would be like, oh my God, you don't know. It's just this like... And one of the people that I watch religiously, I love her work and what she stands for, is Offset. She used to go by Taryn Guy. I love her locks. Yeah, so I watched her whole lock journey playlist, and you know, took what I needed. I tried a lot of the things that she said, because our hair is kind of similar. I think her curl pattern is might be a little tighter than mine, and it looks like she has way more hair than I do. So yeah, like I said, the oils didn't work for me. The sea salt water didn't work for me. I mean, the water with sea salt. The sometimes I'll do the rose water, which is actually the Mario Badesque, only because that's what I set my makeup with, and sometimes I'll just go like that. That seems to be okay on my hair. It doesn't really leave it all sticky and gooey. But yeah, that's all I've been doing, and I'm loving it, and I can't wait for them to mature, like to be like, you know, like the real deal. And it teaches me patience, because Lord, I'm like one of the most impatient people in the world. And so it's teaching me patience, it's teaching me natural beauty, it's teaching me self-love, it's teaching me worthiness, it's just teaching me connection to myself. This journey is just teaching me so much about myself and opening myself up to who I know I really am. So basically it's allowing me to take all those masks off that I've kind of put on for years, having to do with a lot of the stuff that I've been through. So this is kind of like an awakening for me, if that makes any sense. So yeah, this video is going too long. I was just gonna hop on here for like 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna try to link below the people that I follow or got some guidance from on YouTube and Instagram, so you can I guess if you have similar hair to me and you're trying to look for inspiration or help with the process, you can check them out. I guess I'll try to upload these as fast as I can, I guess, or as often as I can, because I'm not really on YouTube anymore like that. It's just the whole editing thing takes too long, and so my space is Instagram. But yeah, I'm gonna come on here just to kind of show you guys what I've been doing. So in case you have similar hair type to me and my tips are useful or whatever, or my process is useful, then yeah. So I guess until next time, take care guys, bye.